Hi guys, I am ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of News Tower. So, in the last episode, I think we did 259. We need to do 260,000 this time around to continue to milk the influence or farm the influence. We've got all of these stories in place. We don't want to print a lot of any unrest or defeat this week, which is something we'll keep an eye on, of course. And yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. And we've got a bit more money now, but we don't have any power. So the big next step for us is to do the next floor, which is going to be 25,000. So we need to now focus our attention on getting a bit of money. First things first, let's get Mary to work on some ad revenue for us. What do we have new that needs to be picked up on? Ah, the wanted poster. Now, we can definitely do one there. And, okay, can we... If we do that and put the wanted poster in here, I think that's going to work, right? Okay, good stuff. So, we've added the wanted poster, so all three of our crime reporters should be even better. We will get a bit of paper to be delivered, at least. Yeah, we're actually quite close. We might need to do that twice. What do we have here? Yearly peaker. I don't think there's anything here that we're super duper after. A level 2 engraver. Okay, with no real skills. What is this? Natural coordinator. Immediately unlocks the next story file within the news. That once this reporter is assigned, it cannot be undone. Okay, so that's the problem with this. Is it's very, very expensive. I love this, right? But it's only for entertainment and politics, and that I think is where I don't think it's quite worth it. Don't think it's quite worth it in that sense. We don't need, I think, more of this. I love that, but not on this reporter, right? Not on someone with those kind of sets of skills. Okay, all in all, let's go from there. Why are you hanging out at the bathroom? Okay, fine. Got multiple bathrooms though, guys. Calm down. Okay, so let us quickly pull in some paper over here. I think we need to do another batch, right? And then other than that, we should be saving our money. We don't have any room for any power, right? So maybe power efficiency lamps? At the moment, hang on. One thing, let's check. Lighting is 1. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do any better than that. 1 for lighting. I don't think there's anything we can do that's going to be better. Right, but let's have a quick look. So we had some prestigious lighting over here somewhere, right? I want to see. So that's 2. Oh, that's not prestigious, but it's 2. But it's a wide lamp. So maybe that goes further. We've got the big fan. That's again going to do some power stuff for us. Okay, so that's not necessarily what we're after. This is not what we're... Wall Street Banker is not available. Anything at the library? Something prestigious. Small acoustic panel. Interesting. I'm not going to spend the influence on that. Town hall. Ooh, a large plant. This is something. Counter spell by 4%. Yeah, this is something that maybe that we may need to get that, to be honest. We may need to get the plant. I'm gonna do it. Let's obtain the plant. Plant doesn't cost us any power, so it's a good way of potentially then going and addressing some of these issues. Let's go here. We'll go to the plants. Right. Ooh, it doesn't actually fit in here. It's a bit of a bummer. Anyway, we'll try and add a few of these plants. The problem is we're so fully loaded with stuff that we can't even squeeze a plant in. Yeah, that is a bit of a... Okay, well, we did what we could. Okay, bunch of stories have come through. Now, let's see. We don't want to print. We can print this, right? Oh, and the other thing is, like, let's just go back here for a second. The other thing is we've now maxed out this one. So the plan is that we're going to stay informational. Oh, that's another undercover there, which is good. I'm happy with that. So we're going to go moderate, right? Not informational. We want to go moderate this time so that we kind of rack up what's going on there. So keep it moderate is, so we need stories to go from everywhere to everywhere, really. So let's do that. Let's get that one out there. Okay, now. Back to this. So this is potentially going right, which is absolutely fine with me. Let's get Madeline onto the story straight away. Now, we've got some economics news here. We want to be unlocking some of this. This is going pretty far to the left, which is okay. I don't mind that all that much. So let's get Francis on here. Is that unlocking? Unfortunately not. We can get Diego to go onto this one. Try and start that story up. Ooh, risk of injury over here. Now, can we get... Wow, Debbie is starting to really come into her own there. We'll get Pam on there so that she can start... Oh, we want to print as many of these as we can, right? So we keep an eye out for the hopeful side of things. And then we can, I guess, get Mildred onto this one for the time being, right? And then we've got another one here, which we're not going to be doing... Oh, we can get Debbie to make a start on it potentially. Or we can get Stella. Stella make a start on this one. We don't have anybody else that can pick up on that side of things. So let's just make a move where we can. Okay, things are moving. I will do a little bit of this so we can get some stories sorted. Okay, new stories available. We've unlocked there. We do need someone super duper lucky to pick up on this. So this has to be Mildred. So Mildred needs to come into that one. So be very mindful of the Mildred situation. We're waiting on all of these crime reporters to come back in. Actually, this one, we can make a start. Debbie, no. Let's get Gertrude out here, really, to go and pick up on that one. Okay. Okay, now Madeline, well, let's do that at least so we keep going with some of this stuff. Go there and go here. So all of these things are, oh, and more. Mildred and Diego goes in there. Wow. Look at this. And then we've got the ad here, which can just slowly make its way into the mix also. Okay, now we need to first pick up Mildred over here to hopefully get a lucky break. Yes, very, very lucky. Thank you, Mildred. And now we can slowly see who else we've got going for the rest of this, right? So now we've also got... I guess we can get Madeline onto this one. And over here we can get Diego to pick up on the last piece of that story. Who is this? Stella? Stella Sharp. Who can... I guess it's just going to start joining the queue, really. Okay. All good. Keep going. Okay, I can slowly start to move some stuff over. Right, so we can keep things moving. Okay, everybody do your job. Good stuff. Okay, you can go typesetter over there. And let's move the ad through to whoever is going to have it available, really. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. You just go and queue wherever. Okay, we've got some action that we can take. Debbie or Michael, I want to try and keep upgrading people as best we can, really. Someone is coming back in. Okay, so the Madeline story can go here to text editing. And Diego, get you to typesetting over there. Okay, excellent. properly managing this newspaper. I can tell you that much. Okay, new story is available. Let's see who is going out. Ooh, influence. Definitely want to do that as quickly as we can. Madeline. It's on crime, really. Madeline, let's get you out there to go and pick that one up. Gertrude. Anywhere, really. Typesetting there. We'll move this one over to wherever, really. Okay, good stuff. And go. Another story has come in. Mildred, your story goes here again. And then this one we can move over to any typesetter. It's fine. Okay, another economic story available. Nothing. There's unrest here, so but okay. This is an interesting one. This one we're going to do the hopeful, and then we're going to cut it short there. So, don't need to do... Oh, let's get Debbie onto this one so that she can upgrade this skill set of hers. We're going to do that one. We're not going to... Editor is enabled. Click Enable, Disable in the editor. When enabled, the item will visit the editing desk before the rest of the production line. No, we don't do that. And I guess that's the problem, right? If that's tagged by default, it's going to be an issue. Okay, there's a story here that can make its way. We want to make sure that no one is getting sloppy, right? Just double check everybody's concentration. Don't want anybody to be getting sloppy. We also don't want the editor to be getting sloppy. Okay, so bear that in mind. Okay, looking good. Stories are kind of finishing off here. So let's see the next side of this. Who's going to pick up on that for us? Diego, not quite there. Ooh, Pam. Pam, we want you to be picking up on this. Maybe you're going to be increasing your skill set there. More stuff coming in. Another Madeline story to go in here, huh? Yeah, I mean, we need to use the editor, I think. That's the plan, really. Okay, and then we'll move some stuff out. Oh, there's a bit of action here. Go into there, get going. Yeah, we're actually moving along pretty nicely. Okay, another story. Let's get this sports story. Ooh, I'm after that. Definitely after that. Can we do this a little quicker? Yes, we can. Madeline, how are you doing on sport? Actually, let's get you on sport as well. That would be pretty good for us. Okay, and another one. Politics this time. We can print any of this, really. Oh, we can do all of those tags. Okay, well, let's get Gertrude onto this side, at least as a starting point. Michael, I guess, Michael, we can put your story in line here, right? This guy's still got a lot of... Okay. A lot of room in his... before his concentration is still pretty much out there. Okay, so this is the one where we can't print this. So if we want to print this, I guess we'll recycle from there, right? So we want to put the hopeful in there. We can always cancel it later, but we know we're not going to do that, and we do want to print the hopeful. Debbie, your story, I think, can just go straight in there. We can't get everybody out to the editor. Okay, there's another story available. Let's pop in there, have a quick look. Yeah, I guess we can do it, right? Anybody who's going to upgrade quickly. Oh, Pam is not even available. Debbie, you do so much good work. We'll keep you going. What is this one, Pam? We'll get your story out to the editor, please. Get that one out there. Get moving. Yeah, these guys are holding on pretty nicely now, actually. Okay, society. Okay, there's an earthquake. So let's quickly see. Society-wise, who can we... Ooh, wow, 4 of them. We can do 3 straight away. Okay, well, that's pretty good. And what can we... We can do all of this. Luckily, we can do all of this. Okay, Pam. We'll get you on this one. Quality star. Diego. We'll get you onto there. Not quite a quality star. Stella, we'll get you out here. And then we're waiting on Debbie to come back to do the last piece, please. There's another story that we can pick up on. Crime-wise, do we have anybody? Mildred. Mildred is lucky. So, Mildred, you're going to do it. Oh, 3 days in hospital. That means that story is not running at the moment. And Mildred is in hospital. Let's quickly see. I think we can do this. I think we can do that. I think we can move this one over here. Okay. That is being picked up. Yeah, fine. And then here, I just wanted to check. So we've got no one left to do this one because Mildred's in hospital. Lucky does run out at some point. And who? Debbie. Debbie needs to come in for this one in 22 hours. Okay, so I guess that should be okay. We shouldn't be struggling too much with that. Who's this? Madeline. We'll get you to go in there. I thought Madeline... Anyway, maybe someone else's... Okay, more stories coming in. Let's quickly have a look here. So this one is just economics, which we should be able to do. Just want to first check here. Debbie is on her way back, so that's okay. And then here, Madeline. So Mildred went in. So Madeline, you can pick this story up for us. We spent a bit of effort to get our hands on it. And I guess from here on out, we can... Yeah, let's get Gertrude out there. Maybe she gets an upgrade. If we pop back in here quickly from a reporter's perspective, so that's not going to work. Let's quickly go again. What is this? Natural timekeeper. Again with problems here. While reporting, speeds up all reporters that are reporting in the same item by 50%. Useful, but not amazing, right? And then Ernest here has got a heat tolerance, which is not very useful because we're trying to, you know, sort this stuff out internally anyway. So let's do again and see if we've got anybody else in there. Not really of much use to us. And then one more time. I mean, yeah, nothing is really jumping out at me. Spend a bit of money there to try and get something moving at least. And this is Debbie. So Debbie's story can go straight in there. And then we want Debbie to go and join the hot topic here, right? Get that one moving for us straight away so we can squeeze out the hot topic. So we should really have the whole thing done by the time it runs out. Even though it's not a requirement, of course, for us to do that. Transporters actually doing their job pretty neatly here. I do wonder if we actually need a lift with all of this happening the way it's happening right now. In this building, the lift might not be as important. We'll get Diego's side of that story to go in there. Stella will just go to whoever we can to get a bit of typesetting moving. Good stuff. And then that one is done. Oh, is that being picked up straight away? Yeah, it is. So let's just move. Oh, not being picked up, actually. So we'll move this one through to whoever's going to finish first. Oh, that one's not doing anything at the moment. So we'll go over there. Okay, now here we've got another sports story. We can't print defeat at all. So what we're going to do is... we'll run it. We'll run it anyway. Get the... yeah, get Stella out there to try and see if we can upgrade that sport a little bit. Bam. Where can we add a story for you? I guess in here, right? Our topic is done. Okay, so we've got that moving. We'll move this one over here. Okay, so we've got the hot topic in place. Okay, lots happening here. So, Debbie, I don't think we need to get you to go. So we'll get you assigned there. I guess Gertrude will get yours up here to the editor. And Madeline, you're just going to be joined into this queue then. Let's just double check our concentration ever so quickly. Okay, so we're really using the editor this time around. Editor is still looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Over there, good. Over there, good. Good and good. So, for the time being, things seems to be working. Yeah, that one's going to go and pick it up straight away. Okay, and what we can do is we can move this one over, I guess, here, right? There we go. Okay, new stories to be had. Actually, we'll wait a little bit more to get both of them. Hopeful, we definitely want to do hopeful. Gertrude, we'll get you onto that one. Hope maybe you can get an upgrade. Okay, then multiple. We can't do this one. So we'll go that way. Unless we want to run this one in the next one. So I guess what we'll do here is we're not going to unlock anything for the time being. So we'll just wait it out. Here, can we move that one there, please? Everybody's working. How many stories left out in the wild? 5. Yeah, it is time for another telegrapher, I must say. I must say it. Another telegrapher would be useful. Do that. And we'll move this one in here. And we'll move that one in there. And we'll move this one over here. And we'll move that one over here. Okay? Everybody's working. Okay, we've got Stella's story that's going to editing. Yeah, so it's a... Yeah, I mean, as I am typically not a fan of micromanaging in games, right? It gets cumbersome really quickly. But for some reason, in this game, I'm actually kind of enjoying the element, or some of it at least. Feels not too bad to be doing it. More crime? Okay, let's do this. Get Madeline out there and just have a quick look. One of these stories, like this one here, yeah. Just see how that's going. So once that's done, we don't want this side of it. So we'll get Diego to come back. We'll do that side. We're not going to do this side of it. Because we don't want this necessarily. I mean, we can do it. Let's do it. Let's get Debbie. Come on, Debbie. Pam. Michael. Let's get Michael. Let's get Pam out there. Pam does that. We can maybe toss that away. But once we get the new crime and another crime reporter, we can go from there. Diego, yeah. Get your story in there. Get this one to move to a typesetter here, okay? Then we go back. You're going to do the next side of this. Right, we'll do that. Excellent piece of story there. Potentially that entire thing is going to go over to the next week, to be honest. Things are smoothly going along here. Didn't do anything graphics-wise this time around, so we spent all of that money last time. For nothing. Not for nothing, but it is a bit of a... Okay, so let's just start by adding some more stuff to the typesetters. And let's just double check again concentration levels here. I think they're doing reasonably well because they're not constantly working. I mean, they are fairly constantly working, but this guy should... Well, anyway, that guy's been working much harder than in past episodes. Yeah, go to the bathroom already. Can I move you over to the bathroom? Do your thing. Yeah, do it. I don't know. I don't understand that. Anyway, entertainment. Oh yeah, Gertrude, get there. Get your upgrade on for the entertainment side of things. Are you unhappy? Okay. Rolling the presses. How are we doing? Right, we've got all of our stories. How many hopefuls do we even have? Let's just have a quick look. So from a hopeful perspective, if I can find one. Okay, so hopeful. We want to see how many we have and if there's any that still needs to be closed out. So really we want to print these 3. And this one is due to finish quite soon, it seems. We want to be printing these items as well. That one is going to go top of the fold, I think. Unless we get... Actually, maybe money should go top of the fold. I think that might be exactly what we're after. Oh, hang on. Why are you not working? Work. And you are stuck. So go here and work. And you are stuck. Actually, let's just get all of these stories to typesetters. Okay. Trying to get everybody there. There's still stories out there, huh? 3 more. So we're not getting through it. So we need an extra telegrapher, and I guess then we may spill over into additional reporters that would be required. We can't print that one, but we can print this one. But I don't think there's any way we're going to get this one done in time, right? There is just no way we're going to be able to do that. But we'll give it a go. I mean, it's not a... Is it hopeful? Hang on. Is it hopeful? No, it's not a hopeful, so it doesn't really matter if we don't get it. Hopeful is the important one, because that's where we're getting our stuff on. One more typesetter is available. So we'll forget about editing for now, and we'll try and move these things through a little bit quicker. Okay, we've got you going, get you there. Another story which we can start on. Ooh, that's a hopeful, but again, not gonna happen, right? Not gonna happen. Would have been good to be able to get that one on, but it's not gonna be able to get that done in time, unfortunately. Anything that's not with an assembler right now, maybe the story can make it, but really our only assembler, like if I look here, produces 50% less trash. So who's our... Not bothered by anything. Margaret. Okay, not really going to be useful. Julia. No one's going to be useful at getting this produced any quicker. Let's just see here. Gertrude. I guess we can get that in. Anyway, typesetter. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're about there. Nothing that's not with the assembler at the moment is going to get through. I think this is the last one. We're probably not going to get that one through either. So this one, no need to worry about it. It's not going to get through. May as well go to the editor for a bit of a quality star anyway. Oh, there's another story. We may as well put someone on it. We can go down this path so that at least the illustrator has something to work on straight away in the next episode. Anybody who has a... Oh, no, we want society, right? I think Diego can go and grab that one so that we can at least start to skill him up a little bit, right? How is this going? I don't think we're going to get there, right? Rolling with presses. Okay. Now, okay. So, influence points, very important. So this is an option, right? 12 of them straight away. The other thing that could be quite useful is I don't want to necessarily go too much to one side, right? The other option is something like this, right? So we get maximum points here, 750 for money. That could be good, but I guess if we go back to influence, right? If we do that, that's at least, you know, this is useful, right? I'm going to do that. And it's not skewing us in one direction versus another. So if we see what other sports stories could we potentially run, we don't want defeat. A quality item is okay. And is there anything else under this category? Another quality story like so gives us a little bit of room on that front page. Okay, so let's do that as a starting point. Now, let's see this guy here. Big ticket item. Right, lots of sales on that one. Now, we want hopeful. So let's see other hopefuls. We go like this, and we go like that. Okay, that is good. We'll go to the next page. These aren't ready. Hang on, let's just see. What are our... Okay, maybe here we go something like that for at least a little bit of extra cash. And then we'll see what other society items we can run. We can run that guy, and we could run... Actually, this one probably needs to go in its own page. So probably something like this. And like that. Oh, we're too far right now. Okay, so we need to go left here. So we'll do that. And then we'll do this, right? So at least we're balancing this out pretty nicely. And then this is the last story we can do, which gives us something like maybe that, right? This is not quite where we would like to be. We don't have any more of those. Let's just check. We've done... Ooh, we need to print some dirt. Got 3 of them in the bank, which is good. So we need to print dirt. So I guess... Ooh, but dirt's gonna go... I mean, these are pretty poor, to be honest. These are pretty poor stuff. If we were to do that, right, it's going out to sensational, which is not ideal. So can we go to the left here? Oh, that's not done. Could we go... No, that's not really helpful. Okay, let's just see. Anything else that goes left? No. So we're not going to print these guys here. Well, that's okay, maybe as it stands now, but we can't do any further updates. Do we not have paper? Oh my goodness. Those are having to be there. I mean, we could do something like this, right? If we do that, that gets us pretty good. And then anything else with some high numbers, right? We could do something like this. Wow, that's close. Anything better than that? If we were to do this, no. We'll do that. Okay. That is super close. Oh, we need... Oh, hang on. Let's just go in there. Oh, where's the dirt? Oh, we're missing the dirt. This is why we need to keep checking. Right, this is why we need to keep checking. Honestly... Okay, if we do the dirt in here, right? And we go with the hopeful in here. Wow, it's not good. But at least we're still there. And now we have dirt and we... Oh, don't print any unrest. Where's the unrest? Is that unrest? Oh yeah, we can't print this guy. Okay, back to the drawing board here. Okay, this is working. I guess we're not going to get the extra influence point there. I guess if anything else we can do... Yeah, that one we needed. Yeah, this is about as good as it's going to get. Okay, now let's go back. Did we not buy paper? Can we still buy paper? I don't think we can. I mean, we bought it now, but I think I should have done it earlier. Anyway, we'll run it. I don't know what happens if we don't have enough paper. Is it going to tell us anything funny? Okay, we didn't. I mean, we need 260 to get it there. Okay, that's a good haul of influence points, which I'm happy with. This should be... Well, that's a nice number now. But yeah, we would like to see a little bit more of that. We printed 3 of them. Got the extra influence there. Okay, so that's pretty good. And we should be nice and moderate. Good. So now we're unlocking something. Oh yeah, that's the undercover training, which is always good. I don't mind the undercover training. So we have to be in that same slot again next time to be able to continue the moderate journey. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. So nice societal piece there. Excellent. Slowly going up with the money. Madeline, lots of improvements here. I like it. Madeline, Mildred, everybody's just got like the one going on there. Okay, good stuff. Now, let's see. What does the mayor want this time? Above the fold for a statement above the fold. I can accept that. If we go over here, we can do this one, potentially, right? But I'm not sure we want this, right? We won't be able to do this much longer, right? So I don't know. Let's accept this one. Fine. And then at the same time, we can run any one of these. Oh, we want a statement. Let's go with that one. We'll get the statement done. We'll get... So that complements actually quite nicely. We've got reasonable influence points now. So if we wanted to add a few bits and pieces, we can do that. But really, we should be saving for another floor. So we're not going to spend any more money right now. And I guess that's it, really. So let's jump into it. New item, an undercover, which we can get onto training. We cannot yet produce photos. Let's find out how to do it. I think we know it. We know it already. So for the training, anyway, we'll do that in the next episode. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.